back, and today we're going to focus on Star Wars, and we're going to look at a silicone mask by Evil Chimp FX, and we are going to look at this Chewbacca mask. Chewbacca, what a Wookiee, right? The under mask of this is silicone, and it is hand punched, although there is no back to this mask. It just kind of straps in with a hard hat liner to your head. I originally got a fantastic deal on a Chewbacca costume that was basically in a box. It hadn't been assembled. Someone started it and went, I don't want to do this anymore. So I have one that I was working on, and this is kind of the mask. This is kind of what's going on under there. This is, you know, a baseball helmet. I can put that on and look at me. I am a hairless Wookiee. So on this, you can see it's a silicone face. We'll check this out a little bit closer. It's got, you know, some teethers in there, and then the idea would be the hair would be, you know, hand punched onto this and then, you know, layered over the back. And when you're all said and done with the Chewbacca suit, it looks pretty darn amazing. Now, the body. How does the body get the hair, especially if you cannot grow it yourself? What you do is you get this netting, right? And you make a bodysuit out of it. With Chewbacca, I originally planned to do this costume on drywall stilts. So I measured myself on the drywall stilts and I made a suit, just sewed this together, very, very simple, a shirt and pants. And then this netted material, what you do is you get yourself what's called a latch hook, and you basically almost like one at a time on the hairs. It's a little bit, maybe like 5 at a time, 10 at a time, you know. You put it in and you latch hook it, you tie little knots into the suit. And this is about the ankle, and I made it that far before I decided that, oh, this is too much for me. I don't want to do this anymore, and I understand why the person sold it to me. This is like 50 pounds of yak hair that have been sitting in this bag after I made it that far in the latch hooking. So instead, what I did is I bought this mask from Evil Chimp. And then I am just using a Ruby Supreme suit, and realistically, unless my kid gets really, really into Star Wars, I will never upgrade that from there, and I will probably sell the rest of my Chewie parts at some point. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments. So this is the Evil Chimp Chewbacca mask here. You can kind of see the teethers there. Those are actually done from a cast of the teeth that were used in the movie, so they're very accurate. A lot of the Star Wars stuff, since, you know, it's been available and has gone on tour, people have measured it, and you know, you can get very, very accurate replicas of Star Wars stuff as a result. So this is the mask here. You can see on the inside, it is hinged, you know, so I could strap in and, you know, open my mouth and work the mouth and things like that. It's just got some padding so it fits my head a little bit better, and then just some straps up there. On the other one, I'll show you eventually what I would have done was cut that in half versus how I have it set up. But you can kind of see the inside there. And again, that is on a silicone face, many of which the hair is punched in. Face looks something like this. So this is that silicone face. This is one that I was working on myself. The teeth are, you know, kind of the same thing there. There's a little spring in there because I was making it where if you put this chin strap on and you work it, you could also get a lip curl. But I never, like I said, I never finished this costume. So you can kind of see where mine was. And then this is that latch hooking, just so you can kind of see these get tied in just super small groups at a time, and you have to do an entire bodysuit. A guy, his name is Josh Beckett. He does, I think he does commissions for Chewies, but he's one of like the main Chewie guys right now. He showed me how to do the latch hooking. I still have video of him doing it, and I got this far. I got like an ankle, and then I just gave up on life. So yeah, let's see how it moves. So, Chewbacca, the Wookiee monster. Chewie, make the sound. Anyway, so this is that mask again by Evil Chimp FX. We'll look at kind of the movement and how you put it on. Again, it's sort of like a silicone half mask in a way. There's silicone on the front and it straps in, it's open in the back. I usually will wear this with like a balaclava or something such that you can, see, because the areas that you see through just a little bit, it's better if you don't see flesh, if you see brown balaclava, something like that. So I'm just gonna open the flap, find the strap, and put it on. I've got it somewhat tight here, so I'm gonna come in and then get it in here. And it's like now, it's like I'm in Step Brothers costume, right? So here I am. I can see pretty good. The eyes are inset. You got to go in with like some hairspray and kind of style the face a little bit. I haven't done that in a while, but you can see, and the strap's on pretty good. So I can get that movement. In the back, this flap will kind of flap a little bit. So there's a spot on my collar on the other suit that comes in and comes down into, so it doesn't show the back of my neck or anything like that. But yeah, that is the movement. The hair is very, very flowing. You can go off, rip someone's arms off. Pretty good. It's pretty, fantastic looking mask. Evil Chimp FX. You can find him on Facebook. He has said a couple times that he doesn't do Wookiees anymore, but he was doing full suit commissions. He's done Chewie, Tarful. He's done Moroff. He does a bunch of stuff. He is probably one of the most talented people in the world. Check him out. He's done a Grinch. Does all sorts of great stuff. Fantastic guy. And reasonable, all things figured. If we look at the other one I was working on, just so you can kind of see without, the hair, this one again doesn't have the straps, so it's not going to fit me as tightly, but I can come in. I don't have that hinge fully worked out, to open the mouth, but that would be something that you can do, and you can see how this kind of bulks out the profile of the face. And that's something that's really important, because if you're gonna, especially get on drywall stilts, or even, like Frankenstein, platform boots, things of that nature, if you're building your frame up, it looks weird if you're too slender as a Chewie. So, having this face, this oversized and bulked out, more in that gorilla zone, I think really helps sell the effect. What do you say we check out a costume? So, yeah. Chewbacca. This is what's funny about this is I look at this and I think this is the worst costume that I have. I look more like Lumpy from the holiday special, let's be real. But if I wear this out somewhere, oh my gosh, instant love. Everyone wants the Wookiee hug there. So the Evil Chimp mask, Ruby's Supreme costume. It's rough, it's not great. I said originally that I was designing this costume for being on stilts, which would make me much taller. The Ruby's costume, of course, is not designed to be on stilts. So this purse, my friend Nathan made for me, and it's from specs that were put out by Adam Savage. It's accurate to the movie. It's great, but that means it is too long for this here, and since it's a nice leather belt, there's not a good way to shorten it, but it looks good. It is weighty because those are the actual boxes there. These are just some werewolf hands, but they seem to work. You'll notice the hair on the Evil Chimp is accurate to the movie. The Ruby's is not, so it does change a little bit. You have more of that reddish tone here, but again, when you wear this on Halloween out around kids and things like that, nobody cares. They love this Wookiee suit. I have all the stuff to make it into a full, 501st, not 501st, Rebel Legion approvable costume. I just don't have the patience to latch hook that much. I would lose my mind more than I already have. So again, Chewbacca, what a Wookiee!